Hey, bae, how does winter make you feel? For many, the winter season can also come with SAD. And yeah, I mean the emotion, but SAD is actually an acronym for Seasonal Affective Disorder. It's a type of depression that shows up around the same time every year, commonly during the fall and winter months when daylight decreases. You see, our brain reacts differently to light. As sunlight can disrupt serotonin, which is our mood stabilizer, melatonin, which regulates our sleep, and vitamin D levels, which affects our mood and energy. All in all, this can make us feel more tired, low energy, unmotivated, and it can be emotionally heavy. It's not just the winter blues. These feelings are very real, and some experience it mildly, while others experience it very deep and severely. So much so that it can impact their day-to-day, leading to a deep depression. But it can be managed. Hence why we're having this conversation today. I'm going to give you 10 tips on how to actually find ways to enjoy the fall and winter season despite the natural rhythm changes that happens in the environment. And yes, I did say enjoy the winter season because plain and simple, joy will always beat sadness. So let's hop right in. 1. Get intentional with the morning light. Even though there's a decrease in daylight, the sun still comes up and it still shines. So the moment you wake up, open your blinds. And I actually mean this, and I want you to try it. Step outside for 5 minutes. Layer and bundle up, and do me a favor. Acknowledge the cold air, the sunlight, and the way that winter months has a very distinct and different feel than the other seasons. If this is a big jump for you, that's okay. Invest in a sunrise lamp. They're on Amazon for a few bucks. Try one and see how it works out for you. All in all, light is medicine for the mind. So we need to get as much natural light as possible. 2, move your body every day, even gently. Now, you guys know me, I'm a fitness coach, so I'm gonna recommend this 365. But especially during the colder months, our body naturally begins to stiffen up and the blood circulation may be much slower. So we want to do movements and activities that's going to increase blood flow and naturally warm up the body. Winter movement doesn't need to be intense. Stretching, a 10-minute dance break, yoga, a quick walk outdoors, or a few jumping jacks can actually shift your mood. No kidding. Give it a try and let me know how it works out for you. This is actually one of my favorites. Create a cozy ritual. To be honest, wintertime is the only time that we get to experience things like warm tea and soup where it's actually super enjoyable. Also, candles hit different and there's different scents for this particular season. Try scents like apple cinnamon or even pine. It'll make your place smell absolutely great. Anyone else into soft, fun blankets? Wrap yourself in a cozy blanket with a diffuser to give your brain a reason to look forward to winter evenings. Speaking of soups, let's jump into nourishment. Nourish your body intentionally. Focus on foods rich in omega-3s like salmon and fish, definitely vitamin D since we tend to be more deficient during the winter months, and slow burning carbs. I mean, there's nothing better than a nice hot bowl of pasta or some minestrone soup with some delicious bread during the winter months. These are slow burning carbs that the body looks forward to during the colder season. This is why bigger animals that hibernate tend to eat a lot before they go into hibernation. Our bodies actually crave a very similar feeling. Speaking of hibernation, the body might actually call for more rest during the winter season as well. Give it more rest. There is nothing wrong with taking naps during the day, aside from the fact that sometimes longer naps might mean that you stay up a little bit later. So if you can help it, take naps earlier in the day, make sure they're shorter. And if you end up staying up late during the nighttime, try a warm bath and reading right before bed or while you're in bed so that you can fall asleep more quickly. Number 5, continue to schedule social connection. Isolation feels sad. And that's why it's also a part of this disorder. And that's why it's just as important to still see your friends and family. Now, if this is not possible in real life, schedule a group FaceTime. Still connect with others. Social connections releases the hormone of oxytocin, which makes us feel happy and satisfied. It also makes us feel valued and loved. This is especially important during this season to avoid depression. Community heals. So try a weekly call. Again, you can do this with friends, family, or find a community group if you don't already have one. Share your inner care and winter activities with one another, have tea time, or you can even watch a comedy special together. This absolutely makes the season feel lighter, and I can attest to that. Number 6, still get outside once a day if you can. Again, the mornings is more than sufficient, but I'm talking about intentional morning walks. Many times, many of us are stepping outside in the wintertime, probably because we have some sort of obligation like work. We have to get to work, therefore, we have to be outside for at least a few minutes. But there is nothing like acknowledging the winter season for what it is and how it's different than the rest of the seasons. This actually does something for the mind and for the brain. Not only that, even cold air can help regulate the nervous system. So a 5-minute walk, a moment on your balcony or porch, or just stepping out to breathe, it all counts. Number 7, this is a big one. Create a winter joy list. Write down 10 to 20 things that can bring you joy in the winter. Write down your favorite movies, whether they're filmed during the holidays or not. Again, bring in those winter scents. Write down your favorite self-care practices, like taking warm baths or crocheting before bed. Try new recipes, holiday lights, or plan out all of the warm places you would prefer to be. Either way, once you create this list, do them. Number 8, this is key. Keep your environment bright. Although the daytime hours are shorter, we can still control the lighting in our internal environment. So use warm lighting, LED lights where you could change the colors. Definitely open the curtains or the blinds in the morning. And this is one of my favorites. Hang up string lights. They make the environment so much more fun, and it feels really special during the winter season. Oh, and by the way, keep your space clean and uncluttered as much as you can. A bright space literally can equal a brighter mind. Number 9, practice mood training. Y'all, I can't tell you enough that we actually need to practice being in the vibrations and the frequency that we wish to live in. We don't want to rely on our outer circumstances to dictate and determine the way that we feel. We get to be in control of our emotions by regulating our nervous system and planning ahead using tools that can help us to brighten our mood. So try journal prompts, intentional meditation, affirmations, vision boards, or other creative hobbies like painting and drawing. Whatever your thing is, do them. And do them routinely to train your mind and your emotional baseline instead of letting winter dictate it. If you're looking for a space and community that will help you with these tools, you're gonna wanna click the link down below so that you could join my Built by Community WhatsApp group where we intentionally work towards these things, having a better mood, having better energy, and having a better mind. And then finally, the last tip I got for you is supplements, but only if needed. Now, I typically don't recommend supplements unless it's absolutely needed. And if you would like a reference, I have that down below in the description box as well. Check it out. But make sure you check in with your doctor first or your dietitian before taking any additional supplements. But why supplement recommendation anyway? Well, many people benefit from vitamin D3 and magnesium during the winter months. But remember, always check with your doctor first before consuming any products. But a more natural and holistic approach, even more holistic than supplement consumption, is gonna be a light therapy lamp. I've been learning more about this, so I highly recommend that you do your own research as well, but there's light therapy, and this can be very helpful in assisting with mood regulation during this season. So all in all, things like light exposure, movement, social connection, nourishment, therapy, an activity list, and still getting outside can help manage seasonal affectiveness disorder this winter. Intentional winter routines have been shown to reduce symptoms drastically, and I highly recommend it for you so that you do not have to go through that experience this winter season. And with that, my friends, that's my inner winter care that I have for you. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know when I drop content like this. But until next time, babe, have a good night.